I don't know why I'm here
Here?
doing this.
This being therapy.
Yeah,
Well, you tell me why you're here. After all, you booked the appointment, you paid the money.
everyone tells me that I need therapy, that I can't live without it.
Well, it may come as a shock to you, but for some, therapy is a sort of necessity. Though it may not be for everyone, I think everyone should get the chance. All I ask is this. For the next hour, think of me as your best friend, who you can tell anything to. And at the end of the hour, if you don't feel better than what you did when you came in, don't come back and I won't blame you. What do you do for work?
I'm a photographer.
What kind of photography do you do?
Mostly commercial, like cars, fast food, I don't know, clothes.
Is that what you want to be doing?
How do you mean?
Commercial photography. Is that what you want to do?
Wasn't the plan.
What was the plan?
I wanted to, the plan was to go into film.
Why didn't you?
I was scared
Of?
committing.
Why's that?
I, I, um, I felt that I couldn't do it.
A lack in self-esteem, maybe? What's stopping you from going for it now?
I'm too old.
Are you?
I'm too comfortable. I don't want things to change.
Are you in a good position where you work?
Well, I'm self-employed.
So you're the boss.
Well, I'm freelance, so people, agencies come and hire me.
But you make a decent living?
Well, I can afford this crap, so I don't think I'm doing too bad.
So what's stopping you now is the fear of losing what you worked for. Your business may get left behind as a result of doing what you really want to do.
Yeah.
It's the risk of failure that you're afraid of. The thought that if this fails, you won't have anything to fall back on.
My sister always tells me that I should just go for it.
Your sister.
Yeah, Carrie.
What's your relationship like with Carrie?
Good. She was the one person that rooted for me.
Do you feel you disappointed her?
Yeah, sometimes. She's an actor, and when we were younger, we'd always say that I'd make the movies and that she would star in them. I promised her I'd make it and take her with me. Instead, she made it and didn't take me.
Are you resentful?
No, I'm not. I'm proud of her, I really am.
So you don't feel that maybe she took your spotlight in a way?
It was never mine. She was the star. I say didn't take me with her, but she wanted to. It was me that said no. That's how I disappointed her. She worked really hard to get me a good opportunity with a good studio. It was small, but I could have worked my way up.
So why didn't you?
I was scared. After so many years of people telling me that I couldn't do it, I just started to believe it. Carrie was the one person that looked out for me. We looked out for each other. I could just hear this voice in the back of my head screaming at me that I shouldn't take the risk, that I couldn't handle it, not all at once. This industry isn't built for women anyway.
Does that make it easier?
Make what easier?
Does it make it easier to tell yourself that I'm at a disadvantage anyway, so why bother?
This isn't some sort of cope to make me feel better about leaving it all behind.
I didn't say it was. But do you tell people that often? That it's not easy for women?
I mean, I've said it before, but this doesn't make it some excuse that I just tell people to get some pity or something.
What was the studio? You mentioned your sister got you an opportunity at a studio?
Um, it was the BBC, job to the assistant cinematographer.
Assistant cinematographer, why would you pass that up?
No. It wasn't assistant cinematographer, it was assistant to the cinematographer. I would make his coffee, take his calls, remind him of his meetings, sort of like a PA.
I see.
It wasn't like it was a bad job either. It would be like I'd just be sitting around doing nothing. But I could watch, see how he managed time on set. I would have learned a lot.
But
But the pay was basically non-existent while still being in full time.
I see. So you wouldn't be able to cover rent, bills, it just wasn't in the cards.
No, I mean my sister offered to help me, but I said no.
Are you a prideful person?
I wouldn't say prideful, I like having my own accomplishments, you know? I just don't like accepting help. I was always taught to be strong and independent, so I try to be, I guess.